Welcome to our channel. Emotions are powerful. They shape our decisions, influence our actions, and define our experiences. But what happens when our emotions start to control us? Today, we're diving into the topic, how to control your emotions. Emotions are our brain's way of responding to the world around us. They're like an internal compass, guiding us through our experiences. But what many people don't realize is that emotions are not always accurate reflections of reality. They're subjective interpretations, often colored by our past experiences, biases, and current mental state. This is why it's crucial to understand that emotions are signals, not facts. They alert us to what we might need to pay attention to, but they don't always tell the full story. Recognizing this is the first step in gaining control over your emotional responses. When you feel a strong emotion, pause and ask yourself, what is my brain trying to tell me, and is it truly reflective of the situation? Have you ever noticed that certain situations or people seem to trigger an intense emotional reaction in you? These are your emotional triggers, and they can vary widely from person to person. For some, it might be a particular tone of voice. For others, it could be a specific environment like a crowded room. To effectively control your emotions, it's essential to identify these triggers. Start by keeping a journal. Whenever you notice a strong emotional reaction, write down what happened just before you felt that way. Over time, patterns will emerge, revealing the specific triggers that tend to set you off. Once you've identified your triggers, the next step is learning how to regulate your emotions in the moment. The book offers several techniques that can help you stay calm and composed, even in challenging situations. Deep breathing is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to regulate your emotions. When you're stressed or upset, your body goes into fight or flight mode, leading to shallow, rapid breathing. This, in turn, sends signals to your brain that something is wrong, further escalating your emotional state. To counteract this, practice deep breathing. Here's how to do it. 1. Find a comfortable position, sit or stand with your back straight. Relax your shoulders. 2. Inhale slowly, breathe in deeply through your nose for a count of 4, allowing your abdomen to expand as you fill your lungs with air. 3. Hold your breath. Pause and hold the breath for a count of 4. This helps calm your nervous system. 4. Exhale slowly. Release the breath slowly through your mouth for a count of 4, letting go of any tension. 5. Repeat. Continue this process for a few minutes until you feel your body and mind begin to relax. Deep breathing works because it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and helps bring your emotions under control. Another technique is counting to 10. It sounds simple, but it's incredibly effective for managing impulsive reactions. When you're in the heat of the moment, your emotional brain, or amygdala, can hijack your thinking brain, leading you to react without considering the consequences. Here's how to use this technique. Pause and recognize. When you feel a surge of emotion, stop whatever you're doing. Count slowly, in your mind. Count slowly from 1 to 10. You can also count backward for added focus. Focus on the numbers. As you count, focus solely on the numbers, letting your mind detach from the emotion. Reassess. Once you've reached 10, reassess the situation. You'll often find that the intensity of your emotion has decreased, allowing you to respond more thoughtfully. This technique creates a mental buffer, giving you the space to think before you act, which is crucial for emotional control. Visualization is a powerful tool for managing emotions by mentally transporting yourself to a place where you feel safe and calm. This technique is especially useful when you're overwhelmed or anxious. To practice visualization, close your eyes, find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Imagine a calm place. Picture a place where you feel completely relaxed. This could be a beach, a forest, or even a quiet room in your home. Make the scene as vivid as possible, imagining the sights, sounds, and even smells. Stay in the scene. Spend a few minutes fully immersing yourself in this peaceful environment. Let the calmness of the scene wash over you, helping to soothe your emotions. Return gradually. When you're ready, slowly bring your attention back to the present moment, carrying the sense of calm with you. Visualization works by engaging your mind in a positive, controlled environment, which can reduce the impact of stressful emotions. Cognitive reframing is a technique that involves changing the way you think about a situation in order to change your emotional response. Often, the way we interpret events can lead to unnecessary stress or anxiety. By reframing, you can see things in a more balanced, less emotionally charged way. To practice cognitive reframing, identify the thought. When you notice a strong emotional reaction, identify the thought that triggered it. For example, if you're feeling anxious before a presentation, the thought might be, I'm going to mess up. Challenge the thought. Ask yourself if this thought is rational or if it's being influenced by fear or past experiences. Is there evidence that supports this thought? Or could there be another explanation? Reframe the thought. Replace the negative thought with a more balanced one. Instead of thinking, I'm going to mess up, you might reframe it as, I've prepared well and I'm capable of doing this. Practice the new thought. Repeat the new thought to yourself and focus on it whenever the old thought tries to resurface. By changing your perspective, cognitive reframing helps you respond to situations more calmly and rationally, reducing the intensity of negative emotions. Controlling your emotions isn't just about managing them in the moment. It's also about building long-term emotional resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and handle stress without being overwhelmed. The book highlights several strategies for building this resilience. Self-care, prioritize your physical and mental health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and sufficient sleep all contribute to a stable emotional state. Healthy relationships, surround yourself with supportive people who encourage you and provide a sense of belonging. Mindfulness and reflection, take time to reflect on your emotions and experiences. Mindfulness practices, like meditation or journaling, can help you stay grounded and aware of your emotional state. Purpose and goals. Having a sense of purpose and setting achievable goals can give you direction and motivation, helping you stay focused and resilient in the face of challenges. Building resilience is a lifelong process, but it's essential for maintaining emotional control and leading a fulfilling life. Mastering your emotions is a journey, not a destination. By understanding your emotions, identifying triggers, practicing regulation techniques, reframing your thoughts, and building resilience, you can take control of your emotional world. Remember, every step you take brings you closer to emotional mastery. Start small, be patient, and watch how your life transforms.